Welcome back to the show. Good morning and hello. Today we're talking about dangerous dogs. Let's have a look. Good morning, ladies, gents, and Pikachus. Welcome back to the show. Once again, I have my morning blindness. I'm not trying to look cool. Well, I probably do. But underneath here is literally like Satsumas with little black dots in the middle I can barely see. So anyway, I just thought I would have a little morning chat about Bully XL dogs. I've noticed there's a lot of rumbling in the news about these things being banned. I thought they already were banned, if I'm honest, but if they're not, we should definitely ban them. So the only reasons I've heard, the only rationale given for not banning them, comes in the form of analogous questions like, why don't we ban cigarettes? Why don't we ban scissors? Why don't we ban cars? Why don't we ban electronic toothbrushes? You know, all things that are conceivably dangerous to human life. And that just shows why the people making these arguments are completely disingenuous. Can you imagine banning scissors because they're dangerous to people? Like, these are my stoma medical scissors. These are actually way sharper than they look. They're way sharper than my dressmaking scissors, 12-inch fat old big scissors. These are way more dangerous. And I carry these with me every time I leave a house because I have a stoma kit. So I have to cut the hole in the thing and stick it on, right? So there's no way these are ever going to get banned. Just for that. Not even counting the other 200 million uses of scissors. But they don't even consider this. When was the last time you heard about a pair of scissors running away from its owner and coming back with the foot of a 2-year-old in its mouth? I can't recall that ever happening, so sorry guys. Scissors versus dangerous dogs is a completely retarded way of looking at the situation. It is so massively stupid. It just defies all belief. So I think just based on that, the position of people who want to ban the dogs shows them in a good light. They've clearly thought their proposal through, and the reason they're so emotive about having these dangerous dogs banned is because children are being attacked regularly by these dogs. And people go, oh, it's not the dog's fault, it's the owner's fault. Okay, what are we going to do then? Stick you in jail for 15 years for murdering that kid, or 7 years for biting off a kid's foot? Cool, you go to prison for 7 years if you love your dog that much, but what happens to the dog while you're in? Are you going to pay its hotel for that 7 years while you're in there? You won't be able to afford to. And even if you could, you wouldn't. Because you only bought the dog to protect your drug den. You know, your dealer's lockbox or whatever. That's the only reason people buy these dogs. They're not friendly, nice, nurturing, kind and caring dogs. They just are not. Alright? So that's the end and the conclusion of this video. I love all dogs, all creatures, and pretty much most human beings until they do something worthy of my ire. Okay? And I know 5 families with Bully XLs. Each one of them swears blind their dog's lovely. Each one of them absolutely barefaced lies about that. I know, personal experience. I've seen each one of these dogs several times attack several different people and give them a multiplicity of bite wounds. Like, I've even had 2 myself, and I'm the nice guy that the dogs usually don't go for. Like, both times I got bitten by the dogs that I was bitten by, I wasn't looking at the dog. I wasn't even aware it was in the room. Usually these things are locked away in the kitchen in a cage when there's guests. But the owner was like, oh, poor dog, let's let him out for 5 minutes, he wants to meet the guests. Yeah, well, thanks for that. I got bitten on both occasions you did that, and I no longer visit you because of that dog. Because of the fact that you bought that dog and allowed it in your house, then you lied to me and said it was safe to have around. Even after the first time I said, do not let that dog out again while I'm here. It got out. How did it get out? Well, you didn't let it out the second time. It vaulted your crappy little stairgate and got out. And that's what these dogs do. So the conclusion... That was good timing. The conclusion, ladies and gents, is my cup of tea is ready, so I'm going to be in a far better mood after I finish making this video about how random, dangerous devil dogs, Bully XLs, 100% need to be banned, and on top of that, the owners need to be punished and regulated in future so that they do not repeat this with other types of dogs or They don't try and breed together a Bully XL and something else. Like, that's how they got the Bully XL from the American Pit Bull, which is the original dangerous dog that was definitely banned. They bred it with 1% something else and made a new dog. So that's what they need to do. Not only ban the dogs, don't ban them by breed, ban them by behaviour. And then punish and register the owners. Problem solved. No more kids getting their foot bitten off. No more scarred faces of poor little 3-year-old girls who are, in all honesty, never going to recover from that. And we get the additional bonus of drug dealers not having really big scary dogs for no reason apart from they're a drug dealer. Makes perfect sense, doesn't it? So, I hope you enjoyed that. I'm going to go and have my tea, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye now. Just get yourself a nice dog, you know, a terrier, a Dalmatian, a collie, there's a Shih Tzu or a poodle, or there's any type of dog. And these dogs can have bad temperaments, but the difference is they respond to training. Whereas a Bully XL will always be a Bully XL. So have a good day, and I'll see you next time.